The strawberry full moon on June 11th, 2025, is not just a celestial event, it's a cosmic checkpoint. If you're not energetically ready, you'll miss the upgrades it's ready to deliver. So listen closely. These are the 9 urgent things you must do before the moon rises. What you do before the moonlight hits your skin is more powerful than what you do under it. The full moon is often seen as a time of release, intention setting, and manifestation. But what many overlook is that the moon begins its energetic evaluation long before it visibly lights up the night sky. This celestial body doesn't wait for your rituals. It reads your readiness in advance. The hours leading up to the full moon are a sacred checkpoint. If your energy is chaotic, distracted, or misaligned during this pre-moon window, that's the signal you're sending into the universe. You're essentially submitting your spiritual application early, and the universe reads every detail. That's why your intentional behavior before moonrise matters more than what you do under the moonlight itself. Are you grounded? Are you rushing or resisting? Have you paused to reflect, cleared mental clutter, or practiced gratitude? These quiet acts of alignment, done when no one is watching, are what tell the moon you're truly ready. This is not a time for performance, it's a time for energetic honesty. How you carry yourself in the shadows is what determines what gets revealed in the light. So treat the hours before moonrise as sacred ground. Don't just prepare candles and journals, prepare your spirit. Clean your space. Say no to unnecessary noise. Speak kindly, breathe deeply, and walk slowly. Remember, the moon is already listening, and what you whisper to your heart now is what will echo in your reality tomorrow. This is not a countdown to a show. It's a preparation for a shift. Start aligning before the moon even arrives, and it will reward your readiness with clarity you didn't know you needed. Our daily routines may feel comforting, but over time they become unconscious patterns that lock us into energetic loops. The full moon is a powerful moment for transformation, but it requires evidence of readiness. If you keep doing the same things in the same way, you send the message that you're not open to change. That's why even the smallest intentional disruption can serve as a spiritual signal. Whether it's brushing with your non-dominant hand, sitting in a different chair, or taking a new route on your walk, these tiny acts say, "I'm waking up. I'm not on autopilot anymore." The universe doesn't need grand gestures to know you're ready. It needs awareness. When you consciously disrupt a habit, you become more present, and presence is where real transformation begins. It invites your mind to notice, your intuition to sharpen, and your energy to shift. Something as small as changing your phone wallpaper to an empowering image or playing a new kind of music can crack open the energetic shell you've been living in. You stop being predictable and start being magnetic. That's when synchronicities show up. So today, pick just one thing to do differently, however silly or subtle it may seem. It's not about the act itself, but about your willingness to shift. The moon watches for signs of motion, of choice, of courage. Disruption breaks the spell of stagnation. And that tiny intentional change, it's the universe's favorite kind of invitation, a sign that you're no longer resisting your evolution. Your subconscious is a powerful oracle. It holds ancient wisdom, hidden memories, and intuitive truth that your waking mind often ignores. But it doesn't speak in noise or rush. It speaks in symbols, feelings, and timing. That's why this ritual is so potent. Tonight, write down a question that truly matters to you, not something trivial, but something your soul aches to understand. Fold the paper and place it under your pillow. Then walk away. Don't revisit it. Don't chase the answer. Trust the process of quiet inquiry. For 3 nights, allow your subconscious to breathe. Resist the urge to peek. You're creating sacred space for truth to rise in its own time. Dreams may become vivid. Emotions may feel sharper. You might notice synchronicities or receive unexpected insights. This is not coincidence. It's your inner world starting to whisper back. The silence becomes the bridge between the question and the answer. This ritual trains your spirit in something rare, spiritual patience. And patience, unlike urgency, makes room for real clarity. If you've made it this far, don't forget to subscribe for daily cosmic insights, astrology updates, and spiritual guidance, because the universe always has a message for you. In a world that screams for immediate solutions, this act of surrender is radical. You're telling the universe, I trust what I already know deep down. And more importantly, you're giving yourself permission to listen. When the 3 days pass, return to your question, reread it, and notice what's already shifted in you. The answer may come as a word, an image, or simply a knowing. But it will arrive. And when it does, it will carry a truth far deeper than anything you could have forced. When the strawberry full moon rises, it doesn't just illuminate the night sky, it also lights up the hidden corridors of your subconscious. Dreams tonight won't be random flickers of imagination. They are encoded guidance sent from your higher self. Every strange symbol, every familiar face from the past, every surreal twist has meaning, even if it's not immediately clear. The veil between worlds is thinner now, and your soul is trying to speak to you through the language of metaphor and energy. These dreams are not illusions, they are previews of possibilities. That's why recording them as soon as you wake is crucial. Keep a journal or voice note app by your bed and capture even fragments. The color of the sky, a word someone said, the way you felt. These details are breadcrumbs from your inner world, leading you toward future clarity. Over time, patterns will emerge, answers will take shape, and you'll begin to notice that your dream world is not separate from your waking life. It's a mirror stretched through time. Dreams often show us what we're not ready to see while awake, gently preparing us for change before it arrives. Ignore these messages, and you may find yourself confused when events unfold. But honor them, treat them like sacred prophecies, and you align yourself with foresight. The universe is always speaking. Dreams are simply the most creative way it whispers. So tonight, sleep with awareness. Know that while your body rests, your spirit is traveling, listening, remembering. And when morning comes, take what you're shown seriously. These aren't just dreams, they're clues from the future. Full moons have a way of stirring the emotional waters we thought were calm. But this isn't chaos, it's clarity in disguise. The energy of the strawberry moon will pull buried emotions to the surface, not to overwhelm you, but to reveal you. You might feel sadness without a cause, sudden irritation, or a quiet grief you thought you'd outgrown. Don't run, don't fix, don't explain it away. These emotions are surfacing because the light is finally strong enough for you to see what's been living in the shadows of your spirit. The instinct might be to label what you're feeling, to analyze or fix it as quickly as possible. But healing doesn't happen through force. It happens through presence. When you allow your emotions to simply be, without attaching a story or solution, you create space for truth to emerge. Sit with your anger. Hold space for your longing. Cry without reason. Breathe through the discomfort. This isn't weakness. It's sacred processing. Emotional rawness isn't a sign of regression. It's often a sign that transformation has already begun beneath the surface. In that stillness, when you stop resisting and start observing, everything changes. The emotions begin to soften, reshape, and reveal deeper wisdom. What once felt unbearable starts to feel like understanding. What you feared was breaking you was actually clearing space for something new. This is the moon's quiet gift, not the erasure of emotion, but the invitation to evolve through it. Let your feelings breathe tonight. In their release, you'll find renewal. Sometimes the mind clings so tightly to control that it blocks the very answers it's begging for. That's where surrender becomes sacred. Take a coin, ask it a yes or no question that weighs on your heart, and flip it. Not for luck, but for release. Don't act on the result. Not yet. Just watch. Let it land. And then wait. This small ritual isn't about randomness. It's about giving up control to invite divine timing. Your logic may have built walls. This moment of surrender cracks them open. Let the answer sit while the moon builds its power. Trust that clarity will come after the peak, not before. In the same way, fire rituals, though powerful, demand patience under this moon. The strawberry moon doesn't ignite all at once. It builds like a slow, deep breath. If you rush to burn a letter of release, a list of intentions, or a symbol of what you're letting go, you may short-circuit the moon's unfolding energy. This isn't a night for haste. It's a night for timed release. Prepare your ritual, yes. Write the letter. Gather your herbs or ashes. But then, wait. Sit with the emotions still attached. Let them simmer. Because when you do release it, after the moon has crested, the transformation will hit your spirit like a wave, not a whisper. These two practices, coin flipping and delayed fire, are both about trust. Trusting the unseen, the slow, the perfectly timed. You are not rushing magic tonight, you're aligning with it. Surrender doesn't mean giving up. It means giving in to a rhythm wiser than your own. And when you align with that rhythm, everything you've been holding finds a path to leave you. Cleanly, clearly, completely. If you feel a strange restlessness today, a kind of buzzing under your skin, it's not anxiety, it's activation. Your body is responding to the strawberry moon's rising energy, trying to prepare you for an internal shift. This sensation is not meant to be suppressed, it's meant to be moved. So don't sit still, get up, stretch your arms, walk barefoot in the grass, sway gently, dance with your eyes closed. Move like your body knows something your mind doesn't, because it does. Physical motion isn't just exercise right now, it's energy integration. Without it, you risk letting that high-frequency charge turn into exhaustion or emotional overload. And just as movement activates your body, stillness resets your spirit. At some point today, turn off the noise, 1 full hour. No screens, no lights, just you, your breath, and the quiet pulse of presence. This is not empty time, it's sacred recalibration. It gives your nervous system a chance to exhale and your aura space to tune into the moon's subtle language. In this intentional darkness, you become visible to the energies trying to reach you. You're no longer hiding behind notifications, distractions, or artificial light. You become magnetically findable. The moon responds to that quiet openness. Together, movement and stillness form a sacred rhythm, activation and alignment. Let your body express, let your soul pause. In one moment, you're channeling energy through motion. In the next, you're catching whispers from the divine in silence. This is how you prepare, not through control, but through cooperation. The moon is tuning you like an instrument, and these practices ensure you're in key when the light finally arrives. The strawberry moon isn't just a full moon, it's a spiritual magnifier. Don't waste this night doing what you always do. Align now, prepare deeply, and watch what blooms in its light. Comment "I'm ready" below if you feel this message, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you want more full moon guides like this.